All right, welcome to this course. My name is Paulo and I'll be your instructor in this course. So, what is this course about? Well, this course is going to focus on the Django Web Framework. So, it is indeed a beginner-friendly course on the Django Web Framework. Now, who is this course for? This is very important. I just have to say that this course is for anyone who wants to learn web development with the Django Web Framework. Now, there are a few things that we need to know, or rather that you need to know in order to be successful in this course, which are the prerequisites. So you must have HTML and CSS basics. Now, we're not going to be using CSS in this course, not directly anyway, nor are we going to dive deep into HTML, but you have to understand at least the basics of web development, HTML and CSS. Again, you don't have to be a professional HTML, CSS developer, but you have to have some basics. And most importantly, Django is based off of Python, right? It's based on Python, which means you need to know some Python. So we're not going to go over the basics of Python, what for loops are in Python, or what a class is, objects, and so forth. So you need to have those skills, right? HTML and CSS, as well as Python. I'll assume you are new to Django, not new to programming. Okay, so I assume that you're new to Django, but not new to programming. Now let's look at the course structure. So essentially how this course is structured and how you should follow the course so that you can get the most out of this. So as I said, this course is all about the Django Web Framework. So we're going to go through the basics concepts of Django, how it all works. Of course, we're going to go into the intermediate concepts about Django. So we have a little bit more than just the basics. Okay, and then we're going to look into some advanced intermediate, as I like to say, concepts. We're going to look at the REST APIs, deployment, and of course, we're going to be building at the end of the course. We'll have this full-fledged web application using Django. That's the whole idea. So if you're new to my courses, you will then see right away that my biggest emphasis is on hands-on, right? I like doing hands-on because it's the best way for you to learn new technologies, for you to learn how to be proficient in programming. Here's a list of some of the things, some of the topics we're going to be learning. Okay, now this is not the exhaustive list. It is just a few items, okay, we are going to dissect throughout this course. So, of course, it's all about the Django web development. It's going to be a full deep dive. And as I said, we're going to start with Django fundamentals. We're going to look at the framework, the Django framework. We're going to look at certain concepts when it comes to Django, such as projects versus app in Django, what that means. We're going to look at views, templates, models. Of course, that includes databases and so forth. We're going to look at forms, how to extract users' input and do things with that input, like saving to a database, authentication, and so many other things. So essentially, we're going to be able to develop scalable web applications with Django. Okay? Now, again, you're going to have this full immersion where you're going to have lots of hands-on as you go through this course. So, enough talking, let's continue.